Hey, hello, what's up everybody? It's me, Super Gamer, and welcome back to another video. Now this video that I recorded basically had audio, but the thing is that since the mic was off and during the whole entire battle, now I did some other battles in this game of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Now I actually loved it. It's a great game, and guess what? Rune is coming back. Yes. More powerful, better power, better strength, more faster, more stronger, everything. Okay, so basically, let me explain what's going on in here. I had like I like doing 2v2 because it's basically like a match where you can cooperate with other players. Look at that. There's my Ren. That's the Ren that I use on the story mode. So basically what I did is that I finished the story mode. I got a PlayStation Plus trial, for a few days, only 2 days. I got today's clip and yesterday's. That basically, this is not the clip of today, that's the clip of yesterday. So don't confuse it. Now, exactly what I'm trying to explain here is that, okay, so basically, yeah, I was in this first fight, I was all like normal, and I didn't realize that man with no pants was trying to attack me. I was just trying to go for Android 17, but then the guy just didn't leave me alone, so I just had to go and attack for him. So basically, this is one of my first victories on, or one of my first victories on 2v2, and it's the first match that I did in 2v2, and I didn't realize how strong I was. Now basically this guy, is like, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play around with this guy. He seems newbie, and if you may ask yourself, why does it look like I'm spamming a few moves? It's because I was new and I didn't know much of the combos, and I still don't know much of the combos that you can do like constantly. I do know that there are combos for the stamina break, but it's way too hard for me to pull out because I have to be precise and everything, and it's so hard for me. But I'm practicing. There we go. I did a fucking 4 times Kaioken Kamehameha. It failed completely, and that was right. Normal Kaioken Kamehameha. So I've been doing a lot of progress. I've been on the expert missions. I've been doing a bunch of missions around the whole entire map. Yeah, I actually checked on the scouter, to check his level, but I just realized that it's that I did a match, with limitations, and I just realized that with limitations, all the levels drop down to 50, and as well, you can't use limit burst. I like my limit burst because basically my limit burst, it's just like it just regenerates my stamina and my health. That's what I mostly need. I don't need super guard, because basically I can just make a build, and I've been trying. And if I get the data input, I'm gonna make the best build. Like recreation of Ultra Instincts right there with Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan 4 mixed up. Now it is canon on my series, Super Saiyan 3 with Super Saiyan 4, mixed up. So you might see that during this video, but I don't know. It may appear. I'm not sure, because I don't think I changed the variety on my character, because I didn't remember if I did have a variety, because I was just like I was in a hurry. I was in a rush because I wanted to make the most of the online playing, or the online gameplay, and I didn't want it to lose anything. So I had to rush over the story mode so I can go into the online battles, but I just realized that my character wasn't that strong. So I just had to train a little bit before I went online, and I did. Luckily, I had Super Saiyan 3, and I didn't have much of good skills. Basically, I had Super Ki Explosion and 4 times Kamehameha in Kaioken. because you know it was the only ultimate that I bought because I didn't have enough Senis, you know, since I already started, right? So I just had to, you know, like wait right here, and this person right here, I don't know if he stays or something. Let's just check out that, because I don't remember much of the things that I did the other day, so I might be, you know, surprised myself watching this right now. I was, on this moment, I was like trying to pick which one I was gonna use. Now, I think that this was the first time, or I think it wasn't the first time that I used Vegito, because I think I did use Vegito already, and it was in a solo match. I don't have that, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. The video may have cut himself, but you know, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Now,
it's Vegito Blue.
Yeah, you know what's ironic? That I'm not using Gogeta on that one. Even though it's like, what's next? Using Vegito in Heaven? Okay, and that, I didn't realize that. I think one of the guys just rage quit with my teammate, because I did not know what my teammate was doing, at that moment. I think it kind of made that guy rage quit. That was awesome. I was like, oh god. And so, you know, oh, there I slipped out of that guy's combo. He grabbed me right there, you know, that pushes. I think the guy leaves as well, or I think it stays. And I think if he stays, you know, it's just like, he just uses Ultra Instinct Goku in one of the matches. You know, I will be adding that, you know, since this video I cut the clip like a bunch of times, and you know I just needed to edit the whole entire thing, and I do have the clip, so don't worry. It will be shown at the end of this video of me defeating the guy and him using Ultra Instinct Goku. Oh shit. And I did defeat him, surprisingly, even though I was new at the game. It's like, see, like, look at that. I decided to use Stamina Break when I wasn't supposed to. The guy is a dumbass who just, you know, he lift up. The only move that helped me a lot was Sword Staff. And I fell out of the combo in there as well. So I think I fell out of this guy's combos like a bunch of times. Yeah, okay, that one I did not, but on a few ones I did. And there we go with Clash. You know what's kind of stupid? That basically Vegito versus Vegito Super Saiyan Blue versus Vegeta in Super Saiyan Blue. The question is, where the fuck is Goku? Or another question. Oh, yes, that was a glorious move. That was a glorious move because I did broke the guy's stamina, but it didn't work out. So I think I got defeated on this one, but then my teammate, you know, just decided to win and kill him, and then the match went into a tie. It went into a draw. It didn't like actually finish. So you know, there we go. We just spectate our teammate right there. He's using Bardock. That is so cool. Super Saiyan Bardock versus Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. The match, surprisingly, I didn't knew that the match went on tie. There we go, netcode again, saved our asses right there, and time's up. And it was a draw. I didn't knew that, you know, when some shit happens right there. I didn't knew that when, you know, you lost or something, or both teams had like a KO or something. You know, it just goes on a draw. I didn't knew that. So I was kind of thinking what to say there. I was kind of confused a bit. You know, not much of higher importance. Yeah, fuck you. At least my teammate had like a decent internet. Like, look at that. Oh, and just as a bonus, because this clip wasn't included on the fight of me versus the guy who was using Goku no Ultra Instincts. The guy used it like, I don't know, like 3 times or something, and I still defeated him somehow. The guy in one of the parts, he actually says that I have trashy internet. Well, you can take a look at yourself and see if I do have a trashy internet. You can comment down, and you can go in the comments down below and say who has the worst internet, me or the guy who was using Goku no Ultra Instincts. Because I think it was the opposite. I did have to tell tell that the guy was a dumbass, because he said that I had a bad internet. You know, it was kind of retarded, but still. Look at this. The other guy's using Yamcha is gonna get defeated easily. I kind of laughed when I saw that the guy was using Yamcha. I was like, boy, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? So, you know, I just went out for the same guy of last time. You know, just traditional, just tradition. I can't believe he was using Senpai Chung, Ren's teacher, against me. So I kind of got a bit mad with that. But I think I defeated this guy. So don't worry, you'll see that. You'll see that soon. I just heard a few noises. I don't know if you heard them, but I'm pretty sure you did. So those noises are kind of a bit weird. Yeah. I think it's my teammate's attack or the enemy of my teammate's attack. And the guy completely messed up in there. And then I turned Super Saiyan 3 after this. You get to take a look at this. Right after a few moments, I turned Super Saiyan 3, but first I gotta get this guy off of me. He's getting me killed. This guy's getting me killed. Look at that. I'll go Super Saiyan 3! So basically on this, you know, since this is Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, you know, more transformations will be out for Pokemon Legacies once I do, you know, like the second season, but let's not concentrate on that, because we still haven't, you know, like, go into even further details of the other episodes. So, but yeah, I kind of felt like the guy was spamming that for a moment right there. And I just decided to broke his stamina. That was like the best comeback of all time. Like, look at that. I just defeated him. Like, really fucking OP right there. I think I used yeah, I didn't use an ultimate. But I kind of felt like the guy was spamming, so I kind of got a little bit I kind of got a bit myself mad for that. the other my teammate's opponent just gave up. There's gonna be a lot of rage quitting, or, you know, I don't know, the video's almost ending, so, or it's not quite ending, but, you know, part of the transmission is ending. Look at that. This guy's dumb. Oh shit. Yeah, the guy's trying to spam. He's trying to spam the same move. Now this was a comeback. Look at that. Oh, no wait, I did got defeated on this one. Forget about it. But then look at that. My teammate just goes and wrecks him completely with Goku Super Saiyan 4. I think the guy and I pretty much understand him. At a certain point, he had to use Goku and Ultra Instincts because he had to find a way to combat himself. That was kind of dumb. He's kind of a bit dumb. That was kind of a bit dumb. Kind of a bit dumb if you ask me. Alright, I just decided to extend the video, so. Okay, so on this fight is where the guy decides to pick, you know, Goku and Ultra Instinct. We're in Destroy Planet Namek, you know, just to set up the mood. You know, like we've been doing so many fights, so I just decided, why don't we fight in a destroyed terrain or something? And look at that! The guy's a cheater because he's using Goku and Ultra Instincts. You know, kind of pisses me off a bit. So you know, I just decided to go for him and you know take him down as a brave one. What surprisingly is that I did took him down, even though I was starting. Look at that. I kind of wanted Nappa, but you know, I didn't have any choice. I was kind of confused in there with the camera and shit. We did kind of enter in a bunch of clashes, and every single time I fight, you know, I get in a bunch of clashes. I understand that this guy's not good at using Goku for instance, so more cringy things are gonna happen. So, and there's one little match that I added that I was doing with a guy that rage quitted, so you guys can get the judge of that. Look at this. The guy's dumb. Super key explosion, you know, just to make him get pissed. It's actually kind of a good technique when it comes to fight with Goku and Ultra Instinct. So if you do have a lot of keys, you know, just wasted it on exploding Goku and Ultra Instinct. There we go. I fell out of his combo. That was kind of pissing. I broke his stamina. And after this, I go with 4 times Kamehameha Kaioken. Look at that. 4 times Kaioken Kamehameha. That was so... He must have gotten pissed. And right when I was charging my energy, the guy dies. Nappa's dead. Like it should. That kind of makes it canon. But the fact that... It didn't turn out like that. Alright, now going on to this guy. This was some cringy battles. Now, I'm sorry that part of the clip wasn't shown. You know, I should have shown more, but this guy was kind of a bit cringy to watch because, you know, something that I kind of think I suspect myself is that this guy was level 99 or level 100 or something. Because literally, the guy in one of his variations had his OC with Super Saiyan Blue. I'm not even kidding. You're gonna see that in a few moments. But I somehow still managed to defeat this guy. I thought I lost on this one, but look at that. How pissed must the guy be? How pissed must the guy have gotten? Like really, that it's kind of pissing that you take the advantage in a moment, but then you just like lose all over in a moment. Okay, the guy was completely calm on this moment because, you know, we just rode. That was fun, and after a few matches, I just realized that the guy was kind of raging a bit because, you know, he's kind of a bit mad. Yeah, you're gonna see right now the transformation of Super Saiyan 3 with Super Saiyan 4 stacked. It's kind of going to be canon on this series of Pokemon Legacy, but it's gonna be on the 2nd season. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna find the most epic way to enter into the 2nd season right when the 1st season is over. Look at this. You know. Okay, you might be wondering yourself, where is my Saiyan tail? Well, you know, I didn't decide to get it. You know. Okay, the whole thing goes out like this. The Saiyan tail is right under Ran's pants. You know, he just likes to, you know, hide it. Alright, at this moment I kind of did a mistake by using Super Kamehameha. And look at that, I said sorry about that. Because I actually hit the guy surprisingly. Now, in this match is where he turns into Super Saiyan Blue. But then, in a few moments, he snaps out of Super Saiyan Blue. Yeah, the guy was kind of trying to predict. But I don't work like that, boy. I don't work like that. I don't predict. It's better for you not to predict than predicting. Because predicting may kind of fuck you up in a moment, and you know, you just lose instantly. So it's better for you not to predict and just wait for to see that the guy is not in front of you, and then you just switch back and hit him. Now the guy kind of stamina breaks me there, but I think, yeah, the guy didn't do much of damage that we could say. And just in a few moments, he'll turn into Super Saiyan Blue. Okay, I think it's right after this class. Look at that! I told you, the guy must be in a really high level, and he still lost against me. And I think that was like level 70 something, or I don't know, level 67. And this guy was in a higher level than I am. Now I do need to get, you know, awakening and shit, you know, so I can get to unlock level 100 and stuff. And then Ren will transform Super Saiyan Blue with Super Saiyan 4. That will be canon as well. Look at that. I'm dodging all of those. I kind of, you know, I got used to practicing in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, but Dragon Ball Xenoverse and Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is not the same. I kind of felt a little bit disorientated. Yeah, like look at that. The guy's trying to fight me with Super Saiyan Blue. But Super Saiyan 3 superior. Super Saiyan 3 with Super Saiyan 4 superior. And especially that my character Ren, he's like, every single time he transforms, he's like one transformation stronger. So if you're like just like in Super Saiyan 3, he can match up to Super Saiyan God. So yeah, like look at that. The guy tried to stamina break me, and I just go final flash. I did kind of, you know, I practiced with the mentors and etc. etc. That was kind of a disrespectful finish, you know. Using final flash right there, I think that's when he started getting mad, because he didn't say anything after that. I think it did. Let's check that. Yeah, I was the only one who said something. Like look at it. Like look at that. The guy's internet. Okay, in some parts, you know, it may seem like a little bit moderated, but his internet was trash. So trash. Look at this. Different variety. Look at that. Oh my god. Yeah. Original armor. Now that's the one that I actually like the most, and including the Ginju Force armor that you may see right there. I kind of, you know, decided to change the colors. Now this match with Hit was cheap, but I still defeated him, I think, because I have heard that Hit is such a cheap character. Just look at that. Just decided Kai blasting. This guy's dumbass if he thinks he's gonna charge up his energy. Look at that. I was just, you know, like taking it safe since I was fighting against Hit. You know, Hit is kind of a little bit troll. It brings out the trolls in there because, you know, it has time skip, etc. He did use time skip a few times on the match, but it wasn't that much to call it a spam. So, you know, I was kind of playing it off a bit safe, so, you know, I wouldn't get hit by any of the time skip. And that was kind of a bit surprising, but I'm not kind of that much surprised, since it's Sensei, obviously, Senpai Hit. Because, you know, you can change the moveset, and it's completely okay that you use Dragon Fist. But it's kind of unfair that you use it, you fuck! The only Dragon Fist related moves that I have ready so far right now is Dragon Fist and Super Dragon Fist. That is Super Saiyan God Goku's move, and Dragon Fist, it is Super Saiyan 4 Goku's move. So I did have to get like a bunch of TP medals, or TP medals, to get that move. But thanks to the DLC pack and the rift that it was located on the time vault, I got like a bunch of TP medals, like 20 per each, you know, 20 per each match. Yeah, instead of the guy going for a stamina break, it just went for Dragon Fist. And I think that the guy was kind of spamming the Dragon Fist because he didn't use any other ultimate. Yeah, like look at that. Not so strong, aren't you, Hit? It's so fucking messed up. It's like this game is completely non-canon because other different types of characters can defeat some other characters. You know, your OC in normal form can defeat Goku in Super Saiyan Blue. It's kind of fucked up, and it took Goku a long time to, you know, unlock Super Saiyan Blue. But it wasn't that long. Yeah, look at that. That is for sure my favorite variety of character, and that's the one that I'm using right now. So yeah, and this is Super Saiyan 4 with the broken armor. Because if you notice, it has the same pants from the Ninja Force armor and stuff, you know. I'm just going for that. I'm just going for that. I turned Super Saiyan 4. Now, I'm completely surprised that this guy was in a higher level than I, and I lost a bunch of times. I'm pretty sure it went for that guy, you know, that is kind of a hacker or something, you know, that makes you wait like a bunch of centi's and a bunch of TP medals to level you up. Only just one level. That's kind of a bit stressing. I'm pretty sure he's occurred to that guy. He didn't level up himself, or else I would have lost a bunch of times. A bunch of times. Like, look at that. The guy's not even professional. The guy's not even professional. He has Super Saiyan Blue and he's not professional. What I was surprised about is that this guy kind of looked a bit like me. He was like my evil twin. Look at that. Boy, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're not doing this right. You're not doing this right. Super Saiyan 3 with Super Saiyan 4 stacked. Now this was a Super Saiyan 3 fight. I did defeat him. Like, look at that. The guy was trying to predict me right there. No predictions for me. You cannot predict me. I'm pretty much unpredictable, bro. You don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah. You didn't knew that I was gonna go for that stamina break and completely fail. And you didn't knew that I was gonna go for that Kaioken Kamehameha. Kaioken with Super Saiyan 3 stacked with Super Saiyan 4. That's OP as fuck. Imagine if that would have been true, you know. I kind of got a bit pissed because that move, you know, was like a counter move. He kind of used it a bunch of times on this match. Or a few times, I don't know. It got me pissed. It got me pissed. Yeah, it hit me from 8 miles away and it broke my stamina. I could have slipped out myself for that combo, but it didn't work. Like, look at that. You're disrespecting Ren. How dare you put his face on the fucking... Oh, bro! Again, this respectful finish with Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan 4 stacked and Final Flash. Now, that's the move that I mostly use. I don't use that much Super Kamehameha when I'm about to attack with the ultimate, because it kind of, you know, gets me off guard and stuff, you know. But I do like Super Kamehameha. It's Ren's part of signature move, since, you know, he copied that from Goku. And you already may notice from the first episode, Pokemon Legacies. So, look at that. If you may be wondering why Ren has the suit of Mira, it's because that is Timebreaker Ren. Yeah, Timebreaker Ren. Really powerful. I did defeat him in here as well. Yeah, fake copy of Broly. Yeah, you look like a fake copy of me. You don't look like Broly, you fuck. I don't know what are you trying to do right here, but it's not working for you. Now, I did let ourselves, you know, charge up our energy. We kind of did finish at the same time. That was kind of a coincidence. I didn't expect it for us to, you know, finish at the same time, but since I was using, you know, Divinity Unleashed, and he was using maximum charge, it wasn't much of a coincidence. There we go. Super Saiyan 3 battle. Super Saiyan 3 Timebreaker Run. Overpowered. Look at that, the lightning is coming out of me. I'm more powerful than any Super Saiyan 3. Yeah, that kind of pissed me off a bit right there. You know, I just decided to give him back the favor a bunch of times. Like, look at that. I'm just trying to return him back the favor. Like, look at that, he just missed me completely. I did try to, you know, like, break the stamina. I did mess up in there because I tried to, you know, do a stamina break and it didn't work, so. And I didn't have enough ki to snap. You know, snap right before his eyes and stamina break on. What are you doing, nigga? Why are you using stamina break move? Why are you using your stamina break? I think he might got a bit pissed because of that, and you know, he got pissed, I think, a bit when he used Omega Charge or something, I don't know, from Broly. Yeah, you can't, that move doesn't work on me, boy. I think he pulled it out on one time on this match. Yeah, he pulled it out, But believe me, that was the last time that he would pull it out. Finally, I grab him. It's so fucking difficult for me to grab. I did have fighting post K. You know, yeah, the guy's trying to predict. It fucks him up a bit in there. Yeah, if he tries to predict, I just like back up and you know, I just attack. It catches him off guard. I just catch him off guard most of the time. Boy, you gonna die. Yeah, look at that. The match is so close right now. Oh, I go behind him. And I finish him up with Kai Black. This guy was such a loser. Oh my god. This guy was such a loser. Yeah, I kind of leveled up on that match. Look at that. I wasn't. Imagine the fight of the last other parts of the video. You know, didn't work out much, and the guy's gonna rage quit in a few seconds. 3, 2, 1, boom! Right there. Look at that. He quit. He rage quit. Boy, you rage quit. You're dumb. You rage quit. You're dumb. So that was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Peace out.